Good evening, basketball fanatics, and welcome back to the only channel that dives deep into the heart of the game, unearthing the stories that truly matter. Tonight, we're not just talking about wins and losses. We're talking about a simmering frustration, a glaring paradox, and a ticking clock that threatens to undermine a championship aspiration. How can a team be off to a blistering 7-2 start, riding a wave of toughness and resilience, yet simultaneously be squandering the generational brilliance of its most potent defensive weapon? Isn't it infuriating to witness a masterpiece being painted with half the colors missing from the palette? That, my friends, is the perplexing, almost maddening reality facing the Los Angeles Lakers right now. A reality that, despite their early success, is becoming painfully, undeniably harder to ignore. We're just 9 games into the 2025-26 NBA season, and the purple and gold faithful have every reason to feel optimistic. A 7-2 record is nothing to scoff at, a testament to the grit and determination that head coach Darvin Ham has clearly instilled. They're winning through sheer force of will, through defensive tenacity, and through the undeniable gravitational pull of Luka Doncic's genius. But beneath this shimmering veneer of early-season triumph lies a foundational flaw, a chasm in their offensive arsenal that threatens to swallow their championship dreams whole if left unaddressed. We're talking, of course, about shooting, or, more accurately, the profound and increasingly problematic lack thereof. Luka Doncic. The name itself conjures images of basketball artistry, a symphony of no-look passes, step-back threes, and an uncanny ability to manipulate defenses with the ball on a string. He is, without question, one of the league's premier playmakers, a maestro whose every dribble and every pass is designed to create easy opportunities for his teammates. Around a talent like Doncic, 2 specific player archetypes don't just thrive, they feast. First, you need centers who embrace the role of rim runners and play finishers, players who can convert Doncic's lobs and dump-offs into easy buckets. And on that front, the Lakers have actually seen some encouraging early returns. DeAndre Ayton, despite some initial knee-jerk reactions, has settled in nicely, providing a reliable presence in the paint. Jackson Hayes, his backup, has also been more than serviceable, offering athleticism and energy off the bench. So far, so good on that front. But then there's the second archetype, the one that completes the offensive picture, the one that unlocks Doncic's full, terrifying potential, the three-point marksman. The sharpshooters, the guys who can stand on the perimeter, confidently catch a pass from the Slovenian magician, and bury an open three. And this, my friends, is where the Lakers' beautiful symphony hits a jarring, dissonant chord. Let's not mince words. The numbers are stark, and they paint a grim picture. Through 9 games, the Los Angeles Lakers rank towards the absolute bottom of the NBA in three-point shooting, connecting on a dismal 33% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Think about that for a moment. In an era dominated by perimeter shooting, where spacing is king and the three-point shot is a primary weapon, the Lakers are essentially bringing a knife to a gunfight. But it's not just the percentage that's alarming, it's the sheer lack of confidence, the hesitation that permeates their offensive sets. The Lakers are also near the bottom of the league in terms of three-point attempts. It's a vicious cycle. They don't shoot well, so they don't shoot often, which further exacerbates their spacing issues and makes life even harder for Doncic. It's like having a Ferrari in the garage, but being too afraid to take it out on the open road. Luka Doncic is simply too good at creating easy, wide-open looks on the perimeter for that gift, that precious opportunity, to go completely to waste. This isn't just a minor flaw, it's a fundamental misallocation of resources, a strategic oversight that, if not rectified, will haunt them when the games truly matter. Despite this glaring weakness, the Lakers have found a way to win, establishing a formula built on toughness, determination, and resiliency. And credit where credit is due, that's a valuable foundation. But just imagine how much more potent they could be, how much easier those wins could come if they could just get a few extra three-point shots to drop. It wouldn't hurt the cause, it would elevate it. One player who was hoped to be part of the solution, Dalton Connect, has notably regressed on the perimeter. The shooting slump that plagued him throughout the summer has unfortunately followed him into the regular season. Connect is currently shooting a woeful 21.4% from beyond the arc for the Lakers this season. And it's not for lack of opportunity either. He's played a respectable 18.4 minutes per game in his 8 appearances. The second-year man has been given his shot, literally at being a key contributor, but the results simply haven't materialized. This only underscores the depth of the problem and the urgent need for external intervention. Of course, there have been a few standouts, bright spots in an otherwise dim landscape. Rui Hachimura, for instance, has been a revelation, connecting at a strong 47.2% clip from deep on 4.0 attempts per game. Jake LaRavia has also been efficient, hitting 40.6% of his 3.6 attempts a night. These individual performances are commendable, but they are not enough to offset the collective deficiency. They are islands of proficiency in an ocean of struggle. The most troubling aspect of this shooting crisis, however, lies in the catch-and-shoot numbers. These are the shots that should be the easiest, the most automatic, the direct beneficiaries of Doncic's unparalleled playmaking. These are the looks where a defender is scrambling, a pass hits a shooter in rhythm, and all that's required is a confident stroke. Yet, the Lakers rank towards the bottom of the league in both taking and making catch-and-shoot triples. Their percentage of makes in this crucial category, at 32.8%, is actually worse than their overall three-point percentage. This is not just problematic, it's a flashing red light on the dashboard. It suggests a fundamental lack of confidence, a mechanical flaw, or perhaps even a psychological block when presented with the very opportunities their superstar is working so tirelessly to create. These are the easy ones, and they're missing them at an alarming rate. Eventually, the king will return. LeBron James will be back in purple and gold, and his presence will undoubtedly help boost these figures. James has been a surprisingly good catch-and-shoot player in recent years, adding another dimension to his already legendary game. His veteran savvy, his ability to space the floor, and his sheer gravitational pull will certainly alleviate some pressure. But to view LeBron's eventual return as the sole solution to this pervasive shooting problem would be a dangerous delusion. The overall, systemic need to address these shooting concerns should not and cannot be ignored by General Manager Rob Pelinka if this trend continues to hold. LeBron is a piece of the puzzle, a vital one. But he is not the entire picture. The team needs more than one or two reliable shooters. They need a fundamental shift in their perimeter prowess. This isn't a problem that can be wished away. It's not a slump that will magically correct itself. This is a structural deficiency that, despite the early wins, will be exposed mercilessly by the league's elite teams when the stakes are highest. Rob Pelinka, the architect of this roster, has a clear mandate. He should be urgently poking around the NBA, making calls, exploring every possible avenue to see which sharpshooters could be available before the 2026 trade deadline. The Lakers have a championship window, a precious, finite period defined by the prime of Luka Doncic and the twilight brilliance of LeBron James. To waste even a moment of that window, due to a solvable problem like shooting, would be an unforgivable sin. The time for patience is rapidly dwindling. The time for observation is over. The time for decisive action is now. Every possession where Doncic creates an open look that is then bricked, or worse, passed up entirely, is a missed opportunity, a chip away at the foundation of what this team could be. The Lakers are establishing a winning identity, yes, but they are doing it with one hand tied behind their back. Imagine the sheer offensive firepower, the unstoppable force they could become, if they could just consistently knock down those open looks. So, as we reflect on this early season, the message is clear. The Lakers are winning, but they are not maximizing their potential. The lack of consistent three-point shooting is a glaring, almost painful Achilles heel that undermines the very essence of Luka Doncic's game. While individual efforts from Hachimura and LaRavia offer glimmers of hope, and LeBron's return will provide a boost, the collective struggle, particularly in catch-and-shoot situations, demands immediate and aggressive intervention from the front office. This isn't just about adding a player, It's about unlocking the full power of their superstar, creating an offense that truly reflects the genius at its helm, and ultimately building a team capable of hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy. The clock is ticking, and the basketball world is watching to see if Rob Pelinka can find the missing pieces to complete this championship puzzle. What do you think, Basketball Nation? Are the Lakers' shooting woes a temporary blip or a fundamental flaw that needs immediate attention? And if you were Rob Pelinka, which sharpshooters would you be targeting right now to bring to the City of Angels? Let us know your thoughts, your frustrations, and your trade ideas in the comment section below. Don't forget to smash that like button if you agree that it's time for the Lakers to pull the trigger on a shooter, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analysis that gets to the heart of the game. We want to hear from you because your passion fuels this conversation.